today, the first video came out good. So today we're gonna do another video where I'm making steak tacos. Very cheap dish and extremely good if you take the time to, make everything happen. Making our own guacamole, Pico de Gallo. Got sour cream. I already marinated the steak because I'm not going to show you guys how I marinate the steak because fuck that. You guys can figure out your own marinades. I can't give you all the secrets, god damn it. So get the avocados together. So I cut them like down the center and around. If you've gotten avocados before, it's not that hard. Chicken neck towards the end. Spin it, open it. Get the pit out of there. Come on. Yep. Boom. Boom. Get that done for all of them. And then we move to the next part. And you want to keep the pits. Andy, he actually showed me how to do this. You keep this so that when you put it in the fridge, it stays green instead of browning, because it happens a lot whenever you make guacamole. It browns pretty easily. Everyone gave me shit last time for leaving the sink on for too long.
Who?
Everyone. Everyone that watched the video. Oh, you don't like the planet?
Oh my god.
I know. Bullshit. It's like, guy, I'm giving you guys all the tricks, and I'm literally showing you the sauce, and you're fucking pissing me about the water bill. I think it's less about the water bill, just wasting water. But still.
For me, it's about the water bill.
Lime juice. Alright, a lot of times it's good to have a Corona with lime, but, fuck that. Limes are dirty. Oh, yes. Perfect. And we're going to be using this for the guacamole and pico de gallo.
As long as we save some for the Coronas.
As long as we save some for the Coronas. Take a spoon, scoop out the avocado. I guess I could show you if you guys really can't figure that on your own. Okay, all around the edge like so. Boom. Right into the bowl. Alright. Do that for each one, and then we'll move to the next fucking thing. Wash everything off. Now, a lot of people might have like things to mince this stuff with, but I wouldn't suggest it. Because pico de gallo and guacamole and stuff are really good. For like texture wise, you want to make sure like everything is minced nicely rather than just like mushed up in a mincer or whatever. It doesn't give the same effect. You'd understand, but you'll see at the end. Cut this in fours. Now I'm really tolerable to spice after all those hot sauce videos that we did. So like all the seeds that are in here, right? I use all of them for this. But you can use just some or none if you really don't want it to be too spicy, but the seeds are what make it as spicy as they usually would be, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Take each one of these and then you cut across to get everything out of it, right? And then you're left with this. I scrape the seeds off. Now careful, don't rub your eyes, or because these seeds, I'm telling you, you'll be fucked. So you should have 4 things that look just like that, okay? No reason to do jalapenos twice, so I'm just gonna do all of it now, but split it up because the pico de gallo is gonna be separate. So. All right, so I cut these into strips. All right, I'll show you. Thin strips. What? Honestly, like as thin as that, all right? And then you want to just bunch them together, and you want to try and make them into as small pieces as possible. So, honestly, it should be as small as like that. Should we do a shot to every vegetable I finish? Or to every piece of prep work I finish? So whenever I'm done with like the jalapenos, we take a shot. And then the tomatoes, we take a shot.
Oh, alright. So, and then the other option, if we took a shot for every one of these things that you peel or cut up, that's the other option?
No, there is no other option because I'm not gonna take...
Because it's like fucking
like
7 shots just in the tomatoes alone.
Yes, I know.
Let's do that one.
No. Oh, God. Tomatoes time. 2 of them are for the guacamole. 5 of them are going to be for the Pico de Gallo. Alright? So, I take it and I slice the top off. Okay? Then I cut this into 4s. 1, 2. Okay? 4s. Inside here is all the fucking guts and stuff like that of the tomato. A lot of people like it, but for this, we want a certain texture, so we get rid of the guts that are inside of it. Okay? Let's put those away to the side. So it should look something like that when it's done. Okay? Same concept with these, just like you did the jalapenos. Guacamole.
Look at this guy. What are you doing over there?
Dude, it's working. Moving a lot faster than I thought it was gonna.
It's because you're in fast forward right now, Clark.
That is some that's some Black Mirror shit right there. That's because you've been in fast forward this whole time. That shit would be mad fucking funny. Oh, yes. Tomatoes are done. Thank fucking God. This shit is a pain in my fucking ass. Onion, right? Easiest way to get it done. Center here, right? Both ends cut in half like that. A little flat. Shit will start to shave off, but whatever. Okay. Cut off each end like this. Boom, boom. Right? And then peel it back, exposing the raw onion.
You're such a douchebag.
I know. You know what? I do it because I feel like if I don't, some people are going to be like, oh, I wish you showed us how to peel the onion.
No one's going to say that.
Now they're not going to say it. Well, as thin as possible. And I stack them like this. I know there's a better way to do this. Especially if one day someone that actually knows how to fucking chop an onion watches this, they're gonna laugh at me. But this is the way I do it. So fuck you. Boom. And then I just And then say just mince it just a little bit more once you're done doing that. Because you got like 99% of the way there by doing it that beginning way. Just a little bit more so that it's as small as possible. I don't need it to be mushed, but you're gonna get comfortable doing it in your own way the more you do this, but I promise you the first time you do it, you're gonna make a mess, a big fucking mess with the onions. That's how it goes. I can guess there's a better answer to tell you, but it'll make a huge fucking mess. I'm doing this because I'm breaking up all like the pieces that are like together, like in a row. That's you'll see when you do it. You just gotta break it up a little bit to help with the mixing process. It'll definitely make you cry. Yeah, you know, I saw a video the other day of a girl, Andrew, that was cutting onions, and she put a bag over her head. Like a plastic bag.
Oh, yeah, maybe you should do that too.
So, the last ingredient we need is cilantro. I'm gonna get to that, but let me just mix these together, okay? So, have like a bigger fork or something. Bigger than this, but this will do for now. All right, and you have the avocados here. You want to mush these shits together, like as much as you can, to create the actual guacamole. Then you add all your shit into it. Mush it just like that. You look at it. Everyone's seen guacamole, so eventually the more you mush it, you're gonna know when to fucking stop mushing it. So you're not. I'm sure everyone's eaten guacamole in their life. If you never have, this video is not for you. Okay.
What do you mean? This video is for them then.
If they've never eaten guacamole?
Yeah, now's their fucking chance.
Now is your chance. I'm sorry, this video is specifically for you. So when it comes to this part, like and seasoning and stuff, everyone pretty much has their preference. I kind of like mine to still have like a little bit of chunk to it, because I like avocados. But you could mush up as much as you want. You know, there's no real rule to that. But you have everything pretty much where it needs to be. Okay, all your ingredients. Cilantro is the most time consuming, so I can get like this all done and put it in the fridge while I'm doing the cilantro, and then mix the cilantro in like right afterwards. But this is just gonna sit here for too long if I don't. So it's something like this, kind of, right? It's not done yet, but it definitely has a consistency. It's all mixed in there. It's really starting to become what you want it to become. We're going to come back to it and add salt, lime, and the cilantro. And then that's going to be good. But let's put this in the fridge for now while we wait. So, this is the Pico Gallo. Spoon, just mix this shit together. Carefully, not too aggressive.
Corey.
What?
More careful. You're not being careful enough. Corey! Careful.
It's gonna start coming together. You'll see it. But once we add the lemon and the salt, and then, oh, not lemon, the lime and the salt and the cilantro, that's when it's really gonna start coming together with what it's supposed to really look like. So now that this is pretty much mixed pretty decently, you know, you'll see, you know, you have the green from the jalapenos, and the onion and tomatoes should have like an almost even like mix there, because that's, you know, all about the flavor there. And we'll wrap this up and put this in the fridge and get to the cilantro. For those of you who watched the last video, same concept with this.
What just happened? Something just happened.
Set the light up there.
Well, I don't think, no, Corey, I don't think the light's on at all up there.
Oh.
See, that is the light being on.
Alright, so cut the stems off, the major stems, goes in here, right? Alright, now what you want to do, this is going to suck. What you want to do, you want to take piece by piece, and you want to get this, this, and this off.
Alright.
You know, it's easier if you just like slide your fingers down it, but I mean, then it gets all stemmy. I don't really like, so I'll just take my time. This is not that bad, right? Just 1, 2, boom. Okay, finally done. Christ almighty. This is like so tedious. Bunch it up, bring it to the sink, rinse it out, put it into some paper towels. Vigorously rinse. Vigorously. Vigorously. Throw it into here. Alright, and then roll it up into the paper towel. Sure, a bunch of you will have no problem rolling this. Okay.
What are you doing over there?
All right. Boom! So we're gonna mince all this up at once, and then we're gonna split it up into 2 different ones to put into the Pico de Gallo and into the guacamole. Close. This one you really want to mince up because you want it to really coat everything that's in both dishes, the guacamole and in the pico. So you don't want it to be like all leafy and shit. You know what I mean? You want it to just be like just there. Oh my god! I almost just cut my fucking finger off. That was fucked up. Split this right in half. Boom, boom. Let's get these other dishes out here. Here we go. Pico de Gallo and guacamole. Back out of the fridge. Lime juice. Jesus.
Meat drapes.
meat drapes. And salt. Take 1/2 of this and put it into the guac. Take the other half, put it into Pico de Gallo. Lime juice, pretty much I eat these both, right? So just start going to town, taste it as you go, you know? I guess you could try and clock how much I do right now, just for time-wise and just watching, and then just mix it all together, taste it if you gotta add. Be careful with the salt. Start with a little bit of salt and keep adding. If you put too much salt, you're gonna fuck it up. All right. Everyone loves lime juice, so that's not a problem. Okay, salt. Boom. Start with that. Okay. Now the guac is starting to get that nice deep green color it's supposed to have. Oh yeah. And then people that have tasting spoons and just put the same spoon back in the thing, fuck that. Because tasting spoon is to taste it, you're not supposed to taste it and then put it back into the fucking thing and taste it again. So stop being idiots. Alright. Let's taste this shit. Perfect. Someone actually gave me shit for not saying it like an exact amount of time. I don't know. The longer the better. Say at least an hour. Okay, great. Now I'm good. Covered all my tracks. Here we go with these, right? So you want to put these back into the guac. Like so. Okay? Jesus. Pico de Gallo now, right? Salt. That's enough. And then lime juice. Oh my god. Carefully mix this together. It's gonna be difficult at first, but you know, just careful. Are you doing it? Oh my god. If you guys only knew. Because we minced up the cilantro so fine, it's coating everything perfectly the way it's supposed to. That, my friends, is a oh my god. Damn it, it's so good! Alright, so we have Pico de Gallo is in the fridge, guac is in the fridge. Alright? Then you have your steak that is marinating. Been marinating for this entire time, plus maybe however much longer. I'd say, you know, your cabbage, right? Some taco cheese, salt, regular. And then what else? Oh, sour cream, of course, sour cream. And then you should be good. So we're gonna let this marinate for a while, and then we'll be back to cook it.
Hold on, Corey's shooting a fucking children. Yeah, children. How many dicks is he shooting porno? Mike's trying to stare at you. Mike, get over here! Wow!
This is how the steak needs to look. Alright, we just want to brown each side. You don't wanna go too hard. We've been drinking, so this video is gonna get a little more now, but we're here. Make sure you sharpen your knife nice so you can slice it. Alright, I'll show you when we're ready.
Oh yeah, you're filming right now. That's weird.
Alright, so you want it to look pretty much just like this. Sear it, sear it on the outside, not too much. So when you cut into it, I'll show you right now. When I get a little further into it, I'll show you like how it should look inside. You see, it's still raw inside. Yo, Drew. You want to make sure it's still like that, because when you saute it later, you saute it. Stop!
Oh
Damn.
Who are you talking to?
So slice them as thin as possible. Just because we're gonna saute them to get them cooked, obviously, because they're still raw. But Alright, so I have paper towels, right? So like taking a paper towel in between each one, put a little water on it, and then I set it over, layer, and then I microwave it for like a minute. It doesn't need to be too much. They're flour tortillas, so they don't need to be, unless you're gonna be like frying them, but whatever. This is how they should be all lined up. Pretty much just like that. Paper towel in between each of them. You know,
I think you know what's
so like water on every layer above, so that you know when you microwave it, like it kind of cooks them. It makes them a little soft. Why do you keep?
I'm sorry.
Is that pastrami?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
It's
not
not
pastrami.
It looks like pastrami.
Yeah, Corey just made some pastrami.
Are you sure it's not pastrami?
It's not
It looks like you made some pastrami.
pastrami. It's not pastrami.
Oh my God!
I had to.
You son of a bitch! You
Sandbagging
son
son of a
bitch.
bitch. So it doesn't really matter how high you have the oven or the heat for sauteing this, because I slice them so thin that they're gonna cook pretty quickly. And you still want them to be juicy when you're eating them in the tacos. You don't want to leave them in the pan for too long. So you want to make sure you get that color, but since they're so thin, they're still gonna have that little bit of like quote unquote medium rare-ish kind of like texture. But that's how you make like a really great like you'll see. You want to give it. Yeah, it's still kind of like rare, so you keep moving around until you see the color get to where you want it to be at a certain point. You don't want it to get too tough. You know what I'm talking about.
You're doing nothing. No? You're always
And then I'm about to show you what the taco looks like after I'm done making it. And when it's done, it should look something like this. Oh, hell yeah. I'm about to take this shit down. Later.